Welcome back, YouTube. This is part 6, I believe, of the beginner guide on Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm Jammin, and when last I was on here, I figured out that my galaxy is pretty lacking in the materials I need to advance further. That's a good one. Neodymium's a good one. Magnesium is okay, but we can usually get that locally. So I need to do probably some of the story mode to find the right stuff to get this moving forward. I don't have to do the story mode, but my plan is to go out and strip down some capital vessels that have been broken down around faction in some places, and I need to get past certain mission pieces so that if you take a ship apart, then there's no way to get in there and do the mission that it sends you to. So might be an episode you want to skip. You don't want any spoilers, but that's yeah, kind of where I'm at. So I built the little cobalt moon. Also, whoops, it's before I take off, get some more food. So my garden has already, I don't remember if that was during a video or not, but it has already bloomed one time. So I was able to get a bunch of plant protein and put it in the refrigerator. So I'm actually going to grab that and going to get it working on some more energy bars, and that'll get us to the point where the garden's ready again. So also I've got some stuff here working for the jump ship because I am gonna try and check out the universe a little more thoroughly than that while I'm doing this, but go ahead and get the jump ship building, and then I'll go take a look, see what we have. I think that's going to be enough stuff to start it. I might have more before I take off. Take that. Okay. Oh, I gotta be level 10 before I can even start it, so that's good. The missions will make that happen. Actually, I'm gonna put most of this stuff back in here so that way down. Not that it really matters, but oh, look, that's what I was looking for. I got all that plant protein. That's what I harvested. I definitely don't want that to go to waste, so put some of that there. And take a quick look and see how many. It's still making 4. I definitely need 8 plant protein. And this was almost about to go rotten because I was goofing around, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something goofy. We're gonna make a bunch of protein bars, and then we can you can actually right-click the stack, take some off of it, and that perish time doesn't get affected. We'll do it that way. We'll build as many as we can in the portable constructor or in the survival constructor while we're off doing our thing. So that won't go rotten quite as fast. I want to get back from the first little bit. Put it in the refrigerator. Okay, so here we go. We got the story mode. We're gonna have, funny enough, it's gonna basically take me right back to where I started. So give it a minute. It's got that little countdown. I don't know if this will be any fun to watch, but there we go. So got to find this station, which we have already done early on. And it sends us to you know what? Take some cores around with me too, so I can just put them on different vessels and strip them down the way that I want. So lucky for me, I believe I have 5 cores that I made earlier in the instructor. Yep, so I'm just going to grab those. They're going to weigh me down a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so nope, that is, here we go. So I've already discovered these, and before starting the missions, I would at least get that first ship on level 5 if I was you, but that's just a personal preference because some of them you have to cross over water. And all right, so it's going to start giving us a mission here. But just like before, I am going to take one of these cores and put it on this ship. That'll give me access to all of the storage containers that are here, so we can do a quick check and get all the goodies out of it. So put this in 7 in. You can see you can just kind of attach it anywhere. And I'm going to hit the P key and go looking. Whoops. Wow, that's... Whoops. Gonna go straight down the list here and take as much stuff as I can get. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna try to follow this a little bit because it has you opening some of those manually to find some messages. So do a little bit of hopping around and oh, that's right. This box right here, and it starts getting different reports. Obviously, kind of stuff you want to read. All right, and see, kind of confusing because that arrow doesn't always point you. Sometimes you just randomly open boxes, but you have to wait for it to get done with all of the dialogue. So before it'll get you to one. And there can be quite a lot of dialogue. So I'm not going to try and read it all to you because, number one, I'm not a fast reader out loud, and number two, it really goes. Later on, you can actually get into your log, and you can kind of see the highlights of it if you miss some of the story while it's going along. All right, now it wants us to look for the electric current, right? Yeah, so there it is right there. And there's the note from the ensign, that box. And it's going to go into another. There we go. You know, and again, I'd at least suggest having baby ship and this suit on to do this, because if you don't at least have that, it's kind of hard to get around the ship and get where you're supposed to go. And even with that, sometimes I have to strip stuff out once it gets done. Another possible option is you could put a core on here, there's fuel tanks and everything, put a couple guns on top of it if you can get to the top of it, and this could be a temporary base with a whole lot of constructors. And I mean, that's an advanced constructor built right in. I can get my jump jets back on. No, it's just a large constructor, but still, that's good to have early on. And all you would have to do is attach a core and put some fuel in this thing and start it up. So, alright, so now to find the console, usually I have to kind of strip a few pieces. Oh good, spoiled food. I'm going to pick up this fridge. Hey. Oh, it picked up the block below it. Fantastic. What? We're going to get some of these medical stations because we can put them in our base. And then we'll have a healing station right in our base, so that's awesome. Alright, so oh good, a grow light, all kind of stuff. Trying to figure out, there we go. I think I can jump up here, jump over there. It would help if I wasn't in third person. And maybe not. Jumping too far. Yeah, this is horrible. Probably painful to watch too. Just there we go, finally. Now, I can access the console. It's got some dialogue, and now it's going to finally send us back to where we just came from. So, technically, I think I could go back to going through the cargo boxes, getting all the stuff, and I could also probably start taking some blocks, because what I like about these big ships that you find, that's just a steel block. Sometimes it gives you hardened steel blocks, which has that more intense material mixed in. There you go, there's a hardened steel block. So if I put that in the factory, I think. So let's find that other vessel that I was thinking about building. So if I put this in here, I should get a little Zascosium. Where did that hardened steel block? I'm not positive on this, but well, it did titanium and it did I guess neodymium. So anyway, maybe real hard to anyway, and there's 2 or 3 pieces of a big ship on the moon that have a ton of this stuff in it. This is kind of the hard way to do this, but I looked at another starter universe real quick earlier, and it has everything you need, so I just kind of got a bad roll, so to speak, but too late to start a game all over. So I would suggest when you first start out, look in your universe and see if you don't see. I mean, some of them will have a planet with 6 or 7 moons, and they'll have 5 or 6 of these asteroid belts around, and you're in really good shape. So, but like this, here's our moon. I think it's showing. Well, there'll be different stuff on the moon, like titanium, so that'll help. But anyway. I'm going to finish getting all the junk out of here, and then it's going to send me back to the, I can go farm these off camera, so I'm just kind of move forward, but get all the junk out of here. There. See if there's anything in the armor locker. Nothing. Where is that? I need to go ahead and steal that too, because that's good for radiation. Put that in the base. Oops, a little ways away. So let's go ahead and grab the shower. And then I think I'll head back. I might as well grab that too. Whoop, what's this? Ah. Oh, I see. We're turned sideways. Alright. So, pretty good little haul there. We can actually take some of the O2 out of here if there's enough, so gonna grab a couple of big actual O2 bottles. So did a pretty good job of getting loot out of here. There's probably some fuel. There take one little look here. There's 2 fridges. The other one's probably empty too. O2 tank. Oh, there they are, the fuel tank. And again, just going to put in a 90 and take as much as I can. So that's good. All right. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and take my core back off of this, because if the Xerax start attacking, they'll consider that to be one of the bases, and they'll start blowing up pieces of that ship. And I want to be able to salvage all of that at some point. So there's that. Now I'm going to head back to the teleport station. And then, you know, one of the other benefits of this is I got some really nice weapons when I was running through the missions the last time, so. So when you access this one, I parked a little ways away because it is gonna blow up on me. And which is also good because then I can strip down whatever's left of it with the multi-tool for resource sake. There's not going to be a whole lot left, but there's that. Enemy troops inbound. And again, it'll be nice to have the base. Look at that, the base just destroyed that one. See if there's more. Nope, that's it. So just totally took care of that. Other benefit of kind of doing a little bit of that work first. And get all goodies. And I'm put all that. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put it straight. All of this stuff except devices. Put this stuff straight into the factory. Work towards building something. Oh look, I've already got, so whatever all that was gave me my zascosium and estrium. That's good. So that's real. So we could build materials. That doesn't work. What does this stuff need? Okay. I'm gonna get silly and pick the biggest thing I can build. See if I can get, yeah, see now I can start sticking more stuff in here. We had just capped out available items. I really don't need 2 extra regular multi-tools. I can make them in my own thing if mine gets lost or stolen or whatever. So that's good. These little messages I'm going to stick in one of the extra storage space here. And even while you're doing this, all right. So while doing that, don't forget to I check the oxygen real quick, and take half and half of those, and then I'm going to put oh boy, the rest of them back in the refrigerator, and they'll last a little longer. All right. And I am kind of running low on wood, but I'm not going to stop right now to deal with that. So let's see. I want to put all this kind of weird stuff in here. Also going to put the seeds in here just because they won't go bad, but that way I keep all my food type stuff together. And go ahead real quick. So let's see. Put the medical station there, which we're full health. And then I'm going to right click it and just pick one of these little ones. Now the cool thing is that does, you know, open wound, frostbite, burn, and necrosis, etc. But if I get some other kind of infection, I can whip out the multi-tool, pick it up, go in here, and change it to whatever I need it to be when I go to put it down. So I'm gonna do some, you know, that's just not big, so. And pretty much no matter how low your health is, if you hit one of these, you go back to full health, so that's a good thing. All right. Sorry about that. I had to get some water. I'm sure you could hear my voice was really giving out on me, so. Put that in there. And then the last thing I'm going to make real quick is shower, and that way if we get radiation, now you can see I could make one into a bed, and that would give me a place to rest, so I could do away with the tent outside, and I just might do that. In fact, let's just put that right in front of the shower. That doesn't look good, huh? I'm a hot-natured person, so how about right in front of the air conditioner vent here, if I can. Yeah, that's great. So if I'm sleeping, I'm getting cool. Oh no, that sounds silly. And then I'm going to put the last one back in here. Obviously, we could put down the toilet because everybody needs a toilet, but yeah, it doesn't really do anything for you. It does the same as a shower. It relieves some radiation poisoning if you get that. So now we're finally going to start working on the Talon. I forgot I left my ship out front. That's the back. So it's down here somewhere. Oh yeah, right there. So when you're coming down, just make sure you feather your jump jets a little bit so you don't take falling damage, because you can in this game. And pretty nice because I think you get, pretty sure you get almost friendly with the Talon just for doing a couple of these little missions for them, so that's good, but there's a lot of spiders involved in these couple missions, so it's a little creepy. Matter of fact, it looks like this video's gone pretty long, so I'm going to go ahead and start the next one.